And retail theft. Reports of both crimes have spiked in the city of Chicago in the last several months.
And tonight, our ABC7 I team is researching data to try to better understand how crime may play a role in filling storefront vacancies. Our consumer investigator, Jason Knowles, has been covering the empty storefront beat for years. And Jason, you got an update tonight.
Yeah, Ravi, Cheryl, there are many factors that are making it hard for the downtown shopping districts to fill empty spaces. But could crime be one of the hurdles? After our past reports, we heard from viewers asking if crime was keeping businesses away. So the I team dug into the data and spoke to experts close to the issue. Smash and grabs, thieves breaking and driving through store windows, plus retail theft. The crimes have businesses like Chicago Sports on the Mag Mile on guard, but they're resilient.
We don't consider leaving. We've been open since the 80s. But I do think currently it has been a big factor, especially since the pandemic, all the, the rioting, the looting.
But could persistent crime be keeping businesses from filling a high number of empty storefronts? The Loop has a current vacancy rate of 30%, and the Mag Mile has a vacancy rate of 26%.
Crime is a factor, and businesses are reluctant to give you a ranking. Is it the #1 factor or the number 10 factor?
Second Ward Alderperson Brian Hopkins is the chairperson of the Committee on Public Safety.
I have had a couple of businesses tell me one more time and I'm closing.
Hopkins has been leading the charge to install 40 more bollards or vertical posts to protect businesses from cars being used for smash and grabs on the Mag Mile.
The new effort is to strategically place them in locations that have been hit repeatedly.
Retailers are also fighting smash and grabs in an innovative way. You're going to show us how fast the room fills up. Here we go. Fog machines that don't damage products can discourage thieves by making products almost impossible to see. The company which makes the fog machines, Density USA, says the thick fog hovers for a while even after the windows are broken. This fog has filled the room. I can't see any products.
The whole idea is to force the person out.
Nonstop Locksmith in the West Loop says it's installing these machines in local businesses along with arming them with alarms and glass protecting film.
We're actually getting a lot of phone calls lately, dozens of phone calls about finding solutions.
Chicago police crime numbers analyzed by the I team show forcible entry burglaries, which include smash and grabs, are skyrocketing overall, but only up slightly in downtown shopping areas. When you compare the average of the 3 years before the pandemic to the last 12 months, there were 31 more forcible entry burglaries in the Near North neighborhood, which includes the Mag Mile area, and 8 more incidents in the Loop.
With repeated attacks like this of smash and grabs, that gets to the tipping point where suddenly it isn't worth it to them.
Retail thefts are up overall in the last year, but when you compare the average of 3 years before the pandemic to the last 12 months, the numbers are down in the 2 shopping districts. In the Near North neighborhood, which includes the Mag Mile area, retail theft is down 1%. It's down 3% in the Loop.
I think there is that residue of that time of the social unrest where Wait Chicago has kind of maybe lost its way a little bit. It's not accurate anymore.
John Vance, the principal at Stone Real Estate, tracks vacancy rates in the Loop and the Mag Mile. He says most of the businesses which left during COVID were mainly driven out by online shopping and lower revenue in large spaces. He says many businesses looking to move in now are trying to overcome similar issues, but may also think about crime rates.
I think it's under consideration, because they're hearing some things, but I don't think it's the main consideration.
Okay, and activity is rebounding on the Mag Mile with new stores moving in. The Loop Alliance says foot traffic is skyrocketing, in some cases hitting pre-pandemic levels. Ravi, Cheryl, we also reached out to the Mag Mile Association, which says it's been beefing up security with its community policing program, and I gotta say, we're seeing all those people walking the streets on the Mag Mile ready to shop.
Very eye-opening and informative for sure. Jason, thank you so much.
A lot of content.